Okay, hey guys, this is going to be one of those warning videos, and I'm just going to show you a set of circumstances that happened in the past 24 hours. Everybody knows there's a lot going on with tanks and, up at the border of Israel. We know about Iran, claiming that they're ready in a nuclear capacity, and, all hell's breaking loose, in the Middle East scene. We all know that. What I look for is the way God communicates specifically to me, and the way He's communicated all the other information that y'all have seen, and that's specifically, the information on the U.S. currency, that all the bombings are printed on our money. That's a given. So we know something's going on there, and then the hieroglyph that shows those who try and hide their plans, they turn everything upside down. And then who is they? It's Satan and the fallen angels that use humans as a fit extension in order to create a world system and a world where Satan rules on earth. Okay, so that being said, let me tell you what happened yesterday. Very oddly enough, one of our very gracious subscribers sent a gift card to Clay and I to go to lunch at this place called the Cheesecake Factory. So it's been sitting around here for a couple weeks. Yeah, for weeks. And we haven't gone yet, but we decided to go yesterday. And so we went and we ate, which for me is very unusual. I wouldn't go, hunt down a place like the Cheesecake Factory to go eat lunch, but it was such a nice gift that we went and found it. So here's the point. There's a clothing store next to the Cheesecake Factory, and it had that clothing line that's called Obey, O-B-E-Y. Well, I had previously done a video where one of the shirts I had, it was an Obey shirt, and it was a circle, and it made the face of an alien, and it said Obey. And I showed that to y'all like long time ago. Well, now they have this store that's just got massive t-shirts in there that all have this hidden imagery in it. Well, here's the part that's mind-boggling. Get ready. This is a confirmation to me that the Lord said, yes, you're at zero, the time's here, time is up, and I don't know whether or not that means this week, next month, or in 3 months, but it's a warning to be ready, have your heart ready, have your peace made with Jesus Christ, make peace with God, okay, through Jesus Christ. And here's what happened. Now I'm going to give you the warning and the set of circumstances. You decide whether or not you think this is the Lord speaking to you. Okay, so we go to the restaurant, we leave, we go into the Obey, into this clothing store that has the Obey stuff. Okay, over on the screen over here, I'm going to show you, this is the t-shirt this guy was wearing. And I said, wow, would you mind if I photographed your t-shirt? And he said, no. So I want you to look at this, and I right away, the third eye, the pineal gland, I knew that this would make an alien when you turn it upside down. That'll be the mouth. So here it is. And so as you turn it upside down, it becomes an alien. There's the eye, and the mouth, and here's the alien's head. See it? Okay. It also becomes an octopus. See the octopus? The arms going out everywhere? Okay, but what's the message? The message on the shirt is zero. Zero. Well, what's at zero? Well, these guys right here, they know it's zero, because this is the collective consciousness of this alien being that's producing this shirt through a human, and this creature knows we're at zero, and so he's manifesting, on a t-shirt that says zero. That's what it is. We'll get to this in a minute. Now, I want to show you something. I'm going to put this right up next to it. I came home after seeing this, and I was talking to Clay, and I had this as part of my mail. I want to show you something. Look at the two eyes here in the mouth. Two eyes in the mouth. Now look at the two eyes in the mouth. Do you see it?
Angle this one a little bit like that. Like
that?
Perfect.
They're identical. Do you see it? There's the mouth. There's the two eyes mouth. And you see the lines? It's this octopus thing. Okay, now let me show you something really interesting. Okay, when I turn this over, I want to show you something. For this, this San Antonio Museum of Art, it says, let Octo guide you And on this image right here, they kind of outline this, and they turn it upside down. See how, or they put a mouth on it down here, and it's an octopus. They said, "Let Octo guide you." But once again, let's turn it upside down, because Isaiah said, "Those who try and hide their plans, they turn everything upside down." Okay, here the eyes are, and here's the mouth again. And look at this head. See, here's the top of the head right here. See how it makes an octopus? And it's also the head of an alien. And it has these arms and these tentacles that go out. Well, here on this ancient piece of pottery that's 1,200 years before Christ, you got the identical image. So you can infer from this shirt, because it says 0, that this creature knows that we are at 0. There you go. Okay, so now, I don't know if you guys know, but the Olympic, here, let's grab the camera on me and then we'll go to you, Kleck. Okay, guys, I'm just going to explain this. Listen to me. When I saw this, I had a moment, I had these download moments, just like the hieroglyph getting decrypted. The Lord will grab a hold of me and I'll feel His presence. And I mean, I'll get an all over, just like right now it's happening, right now. I feel an all over sensation, like electrical. And so anyway, the Lord will grab a hold of me. And the Lord grabbed a hold of me while I was sitting here with Kleck. And He said, "I took you there to show you this. It's a warning. You are at 0. They know that they are at 0. I did not have any idea about the Olympic closing ceremonies, correct, Kleck?
We hadn't watched any Olympics.
We had not watched any Olympics. While I'm sitting here getting ready to do a video on this, I get a phone call from Kat. She's one of our subscribers. A lot of people know who Kat is in the chat room. Kat calls me up and said, "Did you see the Olympic ceremony?" And I go, "Closing?" I was like, "No." She goes, "Man, it was bizarre with an octopus. And it had these arms." Well, the octopus makes the head of an alien. I looked at it, and I'm going to have Clay sit down and go through the Olympic ceremony thing and show you guys the images. That what are the odds that on the X timeline and time, that within the last 24 hours, the Lord allows me to see all these things together, and that the Olympic closing ceremony has the phoenix rising and the octopus reaching his arms out, engulfing the entire place. They know it's 0. They know their time is here. That collective consciousness knows their time of birth is here. And I'm warning you. I'm telling you, this is how the Lord warns me. So I'm showing you only what the Lord showed me. Do what you want with it. That's it. And I'm going to have Clay sit down and then he'll show you this other stuff. Okay.
Okay, guys, these are some pics that we got from the opening ceremony. And the guy that walked up to Johnny, by the way, the T-shirt, he just came out of nowhere. We're sitting there looking at all these pictures of these shirts, and he just walks in and goes, "Hey, what's up, guys?" And Junior, he's like, "My name's Johnny." He's like, "My name's Johnny." And then his shirt is just like, blam, 0, alien. I mean, it was just...
Yeah, it was impossible.
It was impossible.
Yeah, it was impossible.
I couldn't help, I almost started cracking up. I had to walk away, because he was just like, "Hey, look at my shirt." Pretty much just what he did. Anyways. This is, we didn't get to watch the London Olympics. We had no clue that any of this stuff was going on. This is apparently, Kat told us that they built this pyramid out of these blocks of light. And so they're building this pyramid, not to mention these huge triangles with the illuminated capstone at the top. It's everywhere. They don't have to hide this anymore because they think they're going to win. They think they're in charge. The demonic collective consciousness that's controlling people that are doing these images, they're mocking us. They're mocking people that are asleep just by broadcasting it. I mean, here's the octopus they put.
Right, so now, guys, we're going to get to this octopus that we had no clue that there was this octopus thing going on at the Olympics while we were putting this other thing together, and then we get shown this. Now, guys, this is the exact same thing. It's a giant octopus, It makes an alien head. Okay, let me zoom back. Okay, there, let me zoom out. It's going to make a giant head of an alien. It makes the identical thing as the t-shirt. It makes the identical thing as that ancient pottery. So, there you go. Now we have a congruency from 3 disparate sources that are identical. Well, what if the Lord allowed me to see this within 24 hours of each other? What do you think the Lord's trying to tell you? Here's what he told me in front of Clay, and Clay can confirm this. I was sitting where Clay is sitting, and I heard the Lord. I started having a moment where the Holy Spirit overwhelmed me, and he said, Jonathan, I took you there so you would know we're done. We're at 0. This is 0. Yes, they know, the enemy knows their time is here. That's what this is. And so I went over and I prayed and I said, Lord, could you show me that? And then what were the words the Lord showed me, Clay?
Done.
Done. I mean, literally, I opened up an 800,000 word book and it said done, done for, done in, time of destruction. So there it is. And so I believe that's the message, and the best of my ability to receive what the Lord's telling me. And this is a physical representation in front of the whole world that this octopus is got its tentacles spread out through humanity. Now I'm going to let Clay explain what the octopus means.
So this is the same logo that's on this pottery thing that we don't even, where'd this come from, in the mail? We don't know.
Yeah, you got to tilt it a little bit because there's a glare there.
So this is, the San Antonio Museum of Art image.
Right.
And he's just looking at it and he's like, it's on this shirt. And
yeah.
This is from the 13th century BC. This is they had these in Rome and Greece. What are the odds that this 13th century pottery jar? Do you think the guy that designed the shirt has any clue that this jar even exists, or do you think there's something else controlling them both, making the images?
Now, what's amazing is the CNN and the relationship of the octopus and what does it mean on the world stage is
an image of an octopus with a globe on its head, and what it represents is it's an old Rothschild kind of a inside joke where they would have this octopus in the center of London where they were based out of. You can't really read it, but it says Rothschilds up here, and they're snatching out all the continents and bringing it towards England, and the Rothschilds and
oh wow, and it's out of London?
It's out of London.
And that's where the Olympic thing is? Oh my Lord.
It feeds on nothing but gold is what it says. And
oh my gosh.
They're the people. We can't be hating on the Israeli people because they are the chosen people of God. But in Revelation it does say that there are Jews that say they are Jews and are not, or the synagogue of Satan. And the Rothschild family, they helped kickstart, Israel becoming a nation again, and their faces are on the money, by the way. And so there's this octopus in London that they just had at the Olympics, and this is an old image of the Rothschilds reaching out, grabbing all the continents.
And taking control of the whole world. Let's see the CNN one where it shows all the, there we go.
Yeah, this is for British, the common purpose. This is a common British thing. It's got the BBC, Whitehall, all their stuff. And then here's an American version with CNN, Fox, Nickelodeon, Spike, all the networks. Showing
how they own everything, and they own all the media, and they own all the media outlets. It's in control of the octopus. Wow.
There it is.
And it just all relates to this alien thing that's 1200 BC, and y'all know everything that I've done is about that they're gonna make their move on humanity. And there's the phoenix rising, guys, and we know. And if you look on the chest of the phoenix, I'm gonna point it out, there's the devil right there on the chest of the phoenix. There it is, right there. Yep, that's it.
There's a nice alien head too.
Yep, there you go. I'm gonna zoom out now. Okay, well there you go, guys. What are the odds that pot right there is identical to a guy's shirt that says 0? And then I hear the Lord tell me. And see, here's the thing. You got to either believe that the Lord called me as a messenger or not. Well, if I am a messenger, then the Lord called me as a messenger, and what he's showing me is, you know, to give you guys a message. You know, and by the way, Jonathan Kleck means Yahweh has given a bell ringer. Guys, I'll be honest with you, I don't want to do this stuff. I really don't. I mean, you know, I can't tell you how much I'm hated, and I can't tell you how hard it's been. I can't tell you the number of attacks I've come under. I've never been hated or attacked this much in my entire life, even by family members and people close to me. You know, I literally rely on God reaching out to any of you people that hear me and that find it in your heart to support this ministry. That's the only way any of this has gotten done. And for those of y'all who have supported it, I mean, God bless you. I just can't, I wouldn't have made it this far. And I'm at a point right now to where I absolutely desperately need support from any and all people that are associated with this, that believe this, that know that I poured my life out to get you guys this information. I have the feds on my rear end, guys. I have the Department of Justice on my rear end, you know, leaving their cars on my door. And, you know, I see federal agents on a weekly basis constantly. I mean, I don't know how many times a week. Usually anywhere from 2 to 5 times a week, I see federal agents when I go places. So, you know what I mean? That's not fun. But anyway, right now, this ministry desperately needs your help. If God or Jesus right now is tugging at your heart saying, this guy's my servant, please support us. Please support us until it's time to get out of here, which is soon. But, you know, right now, guys, I can't tell you the burdens I'm under. I mean, I don't want to, I'm not going to go on air and air it all out. You guys wouldn't believe the burdens that I'm under. It's unbelievable. And it's coming close to home too, so it's really rough. But anyway, here's the message. When the Lord showed me all this octopus stuff, I was like, what the hell is this? And I was like, oh my gosh, turn it upside down. And it's all identical. It's all the same thing. The alien entity that represents the octopus has spread his tentacles across the entire world now, and he knows it. And he's about ready to make his move. And so everything's about to happen on the world scene. The wars are about to kick off. You know, what we're waiting on right now is Jesus. We're waiting on Jesus to swoop in and rescue us, the bride. That's what we're waiting on. I mean, that's my only hope, that Jesus swoops in and rescues us. That's where I put all my faith, all of it. Just like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. It's the fire or nothing. It's just, that's it. I'm not going to stop doing what the Lord told me to do. He told me to warn the people, so I'm warning you. This is it. For all you people that hate me warning you, God have mercy on you. I mean that. I'm not mad at you. I mean, God have mercy on you. I've just tried my best to warn you. That's all. So anyway, praise God, man. There it is. The word the Lord showed me when I asked him, I was praying. I said, okay, hear the Lord. He said, you're done. It's done. The time is here. Destruction is here. And I went over there and I said, okay, Clay, I'm going to ask the Lord right now. The word was done in time, time of destruction. That's what he showed me. So, get ready. There it is. And oh, by the way, I have another YouTube channel, and we'll put a link to it on this video. We're starting another, it's an end time website. It's just a place to where all the information is consolidated in a very user-friendly, super easy to understand way. You won't believe the website. We're almost done. I mean, I'd say we're a third done with it. Yeah. About a third done. But you can still go see it, and it's called Before the Fire. And we also have a new YouTube site that's consolidating some of this information to make it easy for people to understand what's going on. Do the knowledge first, folks. Do the knowledge and then run to Jesus Christ, okay? That's the thing to do. Amen. Amen. That's it.